Hey everybody, thank you very, very much for joining us and watching our video. And I want to introduce you to RJ. He's one of our summer associates here at Rosenbaum Familaro. And he came in and he talked to me about filing for trademarks. And I immediately said, okay, we are going live. I'm putting you right on the spot because I think our viewers are sick and tired of just hearing my voice. So what we're going to try and do is introduce you to our team person by person by person. So RJ, introduce yourself a bit. Tell the people who listen to us who you are, your time at Hofstra University, and just do an introduction.
Yeah, so my name's RJ Chirp. I'm a summer associate here for this summer with Rosenbaum Familaro. I go to Hofstra Law School, and currently I'm doing research on various issues relating to intellectual property law, and also currently contributing to the writing of a book about copyright law for the Amazon seller.
Okay, now what we're working on right now is not just protecting Amazon sellers, but specifically Amazon sellers who are opening their own private label, which we all know is the wave, not just to the future, it's the wave of the right now. So if you're a seller, you should be developing your own private label brands, that you actually develop an asset that you own. We are also specifically marketing our service to protect private label sellers to musical bands. We are going to protect the bands who are subjected to incredible amounts of counterfeiting, where you just have people and factories who are taking like their album covers and their names and the names of their songs, sticking on their own t-shirts and selling to the public, and they're really, really screwing the bands out of a tremendous amount of royalties and licensing fees. So what RJ is going to talk to you about today is how to file trademark applications and how easy it is. Now, if you've heard me anywhere at any of the locations around the world where I spoke, at Retail Global in Australia, Retail Sources in Hong Kong, Prosper in Vegas, all over the world and all over the United States, that this is something you can do yourself, RJ is going to explain to you just exactly what we do and how you can also do it yourself. So RJ, tell these people exactly how they can file for trademark. They can do it themselves or they can call us to do it.
Absolutely. So, you might see filing a trademark and you might think that this is a complicated process, but it actually is a lot simpler and easier than it appears when you read about it online. So initially, when you're filing for a trademark, one of the big things that you have to do is you need to conduct what's called a clearance or a preliminary search on whatever it is that you want to trademark.
All right, let me break it down, okay? Where do they go to do the search, and tell them exactly what you're talking about.
So you're going to go to uspto.gov, and then you're going to look into, there's going to be an option on that page to conduct a search, search various trademarks to see if what you want to trademark has already been trademarked.
All right, every single private label seller should check the website out yourself, uspto.gov. If you are in a rock band or a pop band or you create music, you should look at it yourself. It's something right out of 1996. It's a really easy website to navigate. Okay, now tell them about the search that we do.
So for the search that we're going to do, we're going to look whatever type of, whatever trademark phrase or word, or whether it's an individual word or an abbreviation. We're going to type that into the search bar. We're going to look at what results come up. If nothing comes up, I would suggest you continue with the initial application.
All right, let me interrupt you again, okay? Sorry. And I'm going to interrupt them constantly. Don't think I'm rude. It's who I am. Okay, so we're going to assume that everything goes really smoothly, that the name of your band has not been used by somebody else, the name of your product hasn't been used by somebody else. So RJ, assume that everything is clear. They do the search on this website right out of 1996 with the Boolean search terms. You may have to Google it. If you're not over 40, what that means, okay? And everything goes smoothly. No one else is using your band name or your private label brand that you've now developed. Okay, so it's all clear. What do they do next?
So next, you're going to begin the initial application process. In this process, it's pretty simple. You're going to be typing in the legal owner of the trademark. You're going to be including other information such as the business address. You're also going to include information such as, the attorney that will be registering the trademark.
Let me stop you again. The owner is you. You're applying to own the mark. So you're going to put your own name down or the name of your company. It doesn't really matter which. I'm a huge proponent of creating a corporation or an LLC or whatever your local tax person says to do. So you put your entity, you put your name, You don't need a lawyer. If you're more comfortable with us doing it, we can. We don't charge a ton of money to do it. But this is you. You're filling out the application for yourself or your company to own your mark.
Yes, so as you go through, you work your way through the application process, there's going to be a few different points of information that you're going to have to include in the application, which includes the date of the first use of this trademark, also the date that you first used this in commerce. Furthermore, you're going to have to include the class of goods that you're trademarking. And then lastly, one of the last parts of the application process would just be your signature, your electronic signature.
That's it. That's the entire application. You could do it all online. You could do the words, the name. There's another way of doing it if you do your trademark with like some kind of fanciful writing. But if it's just the name like RJ's Awesome Ties, that's all he would put in any font. Now, first use in commerce, the first time you began to use it, this is one of the differences between the US law, UK law, and Chinese law that you guys need to know about, okay? In the US and the UK and most of the world, it's first to use. So even though you may not have filed it yet, if you're the first to use it, you have rights to it. China is exactly the opposite. China is entirely first to register or first to file, and we will talk about this in another video. We have books coming out at the law students, we call them the law desk, where we're talking about copyright law for sellers, trademark law for sellers, Chinese intellectual property law for sellers, and brand protection law for sellers. All these books are coming out, we hope in like September, October or so, certainly before the Q4, so you guys know what you need to do and know what you need to protect yourself. If you have any questions or concerns, email me at cj@amazonsellerslawyer.com, cj@amazonsellerslawyer.com. Sellers is plural, lawyer is singular. You can also call us at 877-9-SELLERS, and you have to do something huge for me. You have to like this video, because I made RJ do this at the last minute. We sat down in our video studio, I said, sit down, you know your stuff, explain it to sellers. So please like the video, share the video, make sure you watch the video, and you can do these applications yourself. And last but not least, okay, if you are selling anything online, you are also shopping online. And our charity, our firm charity, is called the Ty Lewis Campbell Foundation. You guys have to use the Amazon Smile program. They donate, I think it's 0.5%. They donate something to a charity for every single purchase, and it costs you absolutely nothing. And all of your donations add up to this incredible charity that my frat brother Lou Campbell started with his incredible wife Cindy after they lost their son Ty to brain cancer. So please, if you're shopping online, use the Amazon Smile program, and please, please, please choose the Ty Lewis Campbell Foundation. Ty is T-Y, the Ty Lewis Campbell Foundation. RJ, thanks for being brave enough to come right on with no prep.
Thank you for having me.
Nice, I love your suit. Okay, Amazon Smiles, Ty Lewis Campbell Foundation. Thank you very much.